Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. Come and see, it's time to play Firefly with Bristly. That's one. Okay, Martin, you're up.
Yep. Fortunately, obviously I haven't got a medic, so I'm just going to hand in my job.
Oh yeah. So you just flip that and get paid.
So
I'll get rid of that for you.
Okay.
Passengers are just there.
That makes me solid with Harken, but I already was, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, if you ever lose that crewman, it still works.
True.
And you got some money.
Harken obviously is. Yeah, or do I need to get my money?
Oh, I didn't. 700 bucks, wasn't it? It's okay, I'll get it. You have still got to move. There's 5.
I've got 100. You can bring me 100.
There we go. Mess up your workspace.
So I tidied up later. Yeah, I'm going to move now. I'm sure let's head to Persephone or Space Bazaar.
They're both within reach, so it's going to cost you the same amount of fuel.
I mean, the Alliance ship, obviously, if I bump into it, the cruiser, I will have to clear my warrant, which is 1,000.
Yes.
And I do something else. I was looking at the rulebook earlier whilst you guys were playing.
That's only the cruiser, though, not the Corvette. Although you ignore the cruiser because of your solid with Harken.
Yeah, I don't think you even get stopped.
Yeah. I'm still an outlaw ship, so I make custom inspections nav card. Obviously, there's a card in the nav deck that comes out called that.
Oh, yeah, it depends what it is. Yeah. It's not the cruiser contact card.
Yeah, but if I move into the cruiser space, I have to stop anyway because I'm an
yes,
outlaw
because
ship.
it's automatically. Yeah, so you do want to drive around it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
There's no other way to clear a warrant, I'm guessing.
No, I don't think so.
Well, not unless there's a card that says you can.
There might be a fancy card that we don't know about.
I'm going to head that way. So, grab a fuel.
Chalk it away.
Now I'm going to go, right, 2, 3, so I have to go this
the
way.
shortest route. Well, that is still Alliance space. Keep flying. Yep. That is not keep flying. Alliance alert token in all sectors adjacent to this one. So we'll do that. You carry on with your move.
Okay.
That's adjacent.
You know where I was, anyways. And now, if I move into one of these spaces, it's roll a die, isn't it? And
roll a dice.
Roll a 1.
Yeah. Roll a 1, bad things happen. I think have to resolve the contact.
Yeah, you summon the cruiser, basically. Oh yeah, I missed that one.
Okay, here we go.
Roll the dice.
Oh, before I do the...
it's not a 1.
Oh, it's a 6, that's
but
fine.
the token does stay there.
Yep. Freighter convoy. Shrewd bartering. Bartering. Type on that one. You may purchase fuel for 200 space books, parts for 300, and up to 3 cargo for 300.
That is quite expensive. Or you can attack them and steal their stuff.
For 3 contraband. No.
It didn't seem worth it. Well, if you need to buy anything, parts are 300.
Yeah,
anyway,
cargo's good if you've lost cargo.
Yeah. Well, you can sell it with people you're solid with, unless it's Harken. Because he only does the fuel. The others trade, though.
You see, Amandor will buy cargo for 600. So it's a 2 to 1.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I'm going to get a part, because I have used one.
Yes. And they're 300 anyway, I think.
Fuel is more expensive.
So there's those. I'll get a spare part. over there. And that was optional anyway. I didn't have to buy anything, did I?
No.
Well, and you keep flying as well. You don't have to stop.
Yeah, you just keep going.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Nearly went the wrong way.
They both would have worked, actually.
Keep
flying.
And now we're into the
Border space.
Border
space.
space.
Ooh.
Leave no ground to go to. Player to your right must move the operative's corvette to an unoccupied Alliance border or rim planetary sector.
Okay.
Keep flying.
In which case, I am going to move that to there. That looks like it might be an annoying place for you criminals.
Hey, we're big damn heroes.
And is that you done?
I'm delivering medical supplies.
Yeah. Shaped like guns, no doubt.
Oh, genuinely. I get a medic bonus on this run.
Excellent. Well, good for you.
Just don't ask where the medical supplies came from.
So I want to go to one of these places. I can do that one now, but I'm a little bit worried about having enough crew. So, seeing as we're here, I might... There was no crew left in here, was there? I can search it and have a quick look. No, there's not. I'm going to draw 3 cards and go shopping. I'm still going to take all of the deck. That's an upgrade, so I'm not interested. That is not a crewman. And that is not a crewman. So we've got nav charts, which give me an extra spanner. Look at the top 5 cards and return them in any order. That's interesting.
That's a discard, though.
Discard to do it, but it gives me a spanner anyway. The other one's a spanner and +1 to medic checks. Well, I have got a medic, so that might be quite useful actually. And the other one is 2 extra cargo. I'm not bothered about that. So I'm going to discard that and discard that. I think 800 bucks is very expensive, but I am going to buy that. We're going to give it to the medic because, you know, if I stick 1,000 bucks on the board, can someone give me 200 change?
Yep.
And then I am going to full burn, so I'm also going to throw away a fuel. Where was I going? I'm going to Persephone, because that's just over there and I might be able to...
There's a nice load of Alliance tokens there. In fact, that Alliance token, was it in Gongyi?
Yes it was.
So that should disappear.
Oh yes, because he did roll on it. He didn't,
Yeah.
So I'm going to move to here. I've
think.
already thrown my fuel somewhere. I can't remember where that went now. But I definitely took it off my board.
Do they remove when you go over them, or do they remove when you activate
they
them?
remove when you activate them, but I'm not entirely sure. But I am going to
I will leave it where
my
it is.
first card, which is keep flying. I'm going to move on to that one, which is roll a dice, which I'll put that down there and roll me dice.
Yeah, remove all tokens from the sector.
Okay, so I rolled
dice.
2, so that sector is removed as well. Which is that one, that's Alliance, isn't it? I'm going to move into this sector here, which will be my 3rd card.
And that's another roll.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't take my card for the last one, did I?
Why did you go into that sector if you're going to Persephone?
Because I was in this one.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. So, yeah, you need to roll for that
so
one.
I need a roll and a card. So,
yep.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. It's not a 1, so the token goes away. Draw a card, which is something else. What is this? Breakdown. Spend 2 parts to keep flying. or a check. I'm only getting +3, so I'd have to get a 5 or a 6. So I am going to discard my parts, which I'll just stick them on the board for now. But I can keep flying if I do that. Yes. And then I will move one more to Persephone, which is another interesting thing, which contraband.
Oh, this is the one I can ignore.
Yes, customs. Contraband and fugitive not in my stash are seized. I haven't got any fugitives or contraband, so that is fine. And it's a full stop, but I'm actually where I want it to be anyway. So that could have been worse. And that was my 2 goes. So, past the manticore.
Or the 1,000 space books flying in space, that was what you spent earlier, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Put it
And
away.
that 500 should be away as well, shouldn't it?
I think, actually, being as I just got a fancy 1,000 space books from gambling last time, I might actually do a quick buy action before I start. I'm going to put Meadows back in play,
Yes.
and then 2 more cards.
Okay.
So what
Best
have we
in the
got?
house! Discard.
Discard to remove disgruntled from all crew.
crewman. Max, who is new.
Can you move your hand, please,
sorry.
Bristly? Yeah.
So he is 1 of everything, and he, if he's wanted, he jumps ship. Can crewmen become wanted? I suppose the ship can become wanted.
Yeah, they can if they. I think there are ways.
Okay. He's not bad.
Yeah,
You can only take 1 more crewman, can't you?
yeah, I'm tempted to take the guy who will
Be
just.
free.
Yeah, be free.
He doesn't do much, but he can carry an extra piece of gear.
Well, he also dies in place of
Important
or
people.
gets captured in. Yeah, or if I get
Yes.
stopped, he stops my wanted crewman getting taken away.
Yes, so useful.
And I'm also going to buy 2 fuel while I'm at
You
it.
don't want the best whiskey in the house then?
No.
Put that back over here.
I say I'm going to buy 2 fuel. I don't know why I took 2 fuel because I'm then going to spend a fuel to burn.
Okay.
So I am going to be a complete coward. I am avoiding Alliance space.
Nothing wrong with that.
So 1.
That's the whole deck.
Oh no, I've done the old decking. Even though it's a salvage op, which I get loads of bonus to, I'm not doing it on the first bit of my fuel burn. Somebody needs to move a Reaver
Yep.
adjacent to my current location and not. So I'm actually
So
in
one
that
of
one
the
once I'm not hit.
Reavers flies off to any of these
Do they-
adjacent squares. Can't go in alliance space.
Do they have to?
It cannot go in alliance space, so you got a choice between that one and that one.
Oh, no.
Let me think. Yeah.
Do you have to put a Reaver token in the Reaver space whenever they move out?
Mm,
I thought I read that earlier.
yes, maybe. They suddenly, when they move around, they have to leave tokens behind.
Well, we can easily do that.
Yeah, I think it said you put an extra one of this.
Right, fine.
Got the token.
Why are you avoiding Alliance space, just for my understanding?
Because I've got a wanted crew
You're
member
fine.
and contraband.
How many cards are in this deck?
40. What is that?
Ooh.
Customs
Oh,
inspection
come
of
on.
balls.
Spend a fuel.
Yeah, evade moves you to another
It
space.
does, yeah.
Yeah. Does evade also stop my go?
It does, yes.
In which case, my contraband is actually in the stash.
So that's not so bad.
The fugitives.
You've got Jesse.
But they would take Meadows instead. I'm tempted to do that. Simply because it means I don't have to pay another fuel, and if I evade, I have to stop anyway.
Evade would get you one more tile. But it's an expensive one more tile because it costs you a fuel.
It also means I end up with a warrant as well. Yeah, and I end up with a warrant which costs $1,000 to clear.
So just losing Meadow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will put these cards.
Discard him back to where he came from. He was Silverhold, wasn't he? Ah, sigh. Thanks for that, Martin.
Good job.
You're welcome. You guys are off to a relatively good start. I feel,
I think you had some bad luck with yours.
Have a chimera.
Yeah, my game seems to go like all the other ones I remember. Not very well.
No, it's not Manticore.
Yeah, right. So I am at the Space Bazaar. So I think for my turn I'm going to do some shopping and I'm going to take jobs from Haven't Undone.
Yes.
Because I've got actually only one in my hand.
Yeah.
And I will look at 3 and can keep 2, so therefore I don't lose anything. Don't lose out on anything. In fact, it would make sense I'd look at jobs first before I go shopping. Right. I've delivered myself 3 cards out of the deck.
Ah, yes, and now you're choosing one of those. No, 2 of those to keep. Is that it? Yes.
Yeah. The thing I like putting them in my hand is to get muddled up with the ones I've already
That's true.
Obviously got to be on a trust basis. Well, no, you can see which deck.
I can, yeah. Yeah, you've got a Magistrate Higgins one and then 3 new ones.
It's not actually obvious when you're looking at them which deck they're from.
No, you have to flip them, don't you? They do have little symbols in the top left corner. So Badger ones have a little top hat, Niska ones have a little knife. Amandul have a little envelope type thing, I think it is. And then Magistrate Higgins is a bonsai tree. Yeah, they've all got one.
Okay, so can you discard cards at any time if you've got them in your hand, or are you kind of stuck with them?
Well, you've got to discard down to 3 if you've got more than that. But I think if you pick up some new ones, you can just discard when you pick up the new ones.
Because I'm thinking it's like one that I'd probably get rid of, but it might be suitable for you guys.
Right.
Maybe I'd rather keep
just
it.
hold on to it.
Okay. So I'm done.
Okay, so Martin's
With my
just
choosing.
keeping 2 cards. We don't know what they are. One went back. I guess we could look at that. You've got to go to the shop now, though, haven't you?
Yeah, so now I'm going to the Space Bazaar.
To go to Miranda, though. No thanks. Sounds dangerous.
Alright, so I could dish all the cards out. There's 5 of them now, so I'm just going to do a search. So I've got a breaching tool, $1,200 for explosives and tech. Ship upgrade, emergency ramjets, basically you get an extra full burn. Got the kid, who's free, doesn't do anything, except they can carry gear.
Well, actually, should he... sorry, apologies, I've just realised I put Meadows back on his discard pile, but he got captured by the Fuzz, so he actually ought to be out of the game, shouldn't
yes, actually, because captured by the Fuzz is the same as dead.
I'll put dead players over here.
Fine.
I haven't just taken the whole discard pile, have I?
No, there is still one there.
Sorry.
I'm going to consider that one, the explosives card.
Which is good explosives, you don't discard it.
There are some that do discards as well. I'm going to draw two new ones.
Ooh, it's crew, a merchant, so that's not too bad. And hastily forged documents. So discard to count as fake ID, or discard to add +1 to talking tests.
Yeah, I've already got fake ID
So
on
yeah,
my
that's
leader,
useless.
so
But the other two, $200,
yeah, I'll have those.
$1,400 for both.
I'm gonna have both of those. Yeah.
Cool. And that is your 2 actions then.
Big spender.
So while you're sorting out your money, I'll steal the manticore. So I am at Persephone. I think I'm going to go shopping. I can't remember. I did look at the cards. There are no crew there. No. So I'm just going to consider 3 new cards. That's not crew. That's not crew, but it's a gun. And that is crew. So we have got Barker, who is a grifter, gives me some talking. From any location, you may use a deal action to consider and accept 1 transport job from any discard pile. That's not bad, but transport jobs generally don't misbehave. That's a firearm and can be used in kosherized firefights. That's good.
Doesn't count towards gear limit as well.
Excellent. And improvised hacking rig, which is okay. So I don't have to pay for the crewman, so I'm taking that. And I think I will take the pistol as well. So that is $600 for the pistol, and the other thing goes away.
Get rid of this thing.
Let's chuck him down there. And I'm going to give the pistol to Nandi because it doesn't count towards her limit. There we go. I'll sort that out in a minute. And then I was
600 space books, please, sir.
Books. Yes, of course. I wasn't trying to rob you. I think that's one. And there's another one. And then I am going to activate a job. Let's just move my solid one out of the way. So, at Persephone, which is where I am, I load 2 contraband. I need 1 firearm, or 1 fight and 1 talk, which I definitely have. And yeah, that's it. I just load 2 contraband. And that is my 2 goes. Contraband is red, so let's take one of them. And let's take another one, put them in the stash, and pass the manticore over to you.
Right, let's try this again, hopefully without Martin messing everything up again.
You drew the card to move there. I just had the 50-50 eeny, meeny, miny, mo option of where to put it.
That's true.
Okay, so first space. This is a.
Let's get that out of the way.
Might have to end up using this flip table button. Do I have a mechanic? I don't think I do.
Ooh, do you not?
No, I've got pilots. Oh no, I do have a mechanic.
Yeah, scrapper.
Mechanic,
Scrapper's
right there.
a mechanic.
So,
Spend the part.
yes. So spend 1 part
Yeah.
to keep flying.
Oh, that's a point actually. Parts are 300, is that right? I'm
Yeah.
going to spend $300 then while I'm here to get another part.
Okay, so next square. Players must move a Reaver ship 1 sector within border or rim space.
Well,
Keep
that's you,
flying.
Martin.
Doesn't have to be this one. It can be one of the other ones.
Yeah, it does have to be that one.
But you do need to leave the token
Yeah, I'll
behind.
grab
as well.
Oh, I got the wrong one. That's all wanted. Token is red.
So then next square.
Keep flying.
Keep flying.
Yep.
So that's 3, isn't it?
That's 4.
4.
Flip a card. Ooh, what's that?
Move the Reaver space again.
That's Martin again. I'll get the token.
Of course he did.
Make it a dangerous place, this
And then...
this border space.
Okay,
what's that?
Breakdown. Ooh. Lose fuel. Or spend a part and keep flying. Oh, I didn't take my part.
Well, I'm at the end of my run anyway. So I think I'll do the roll.
Okay.
Because I'm getting +3 to it.
Yeah, so only a 1 would be bad.
Oh, yes.
And a 3. That's fine then.
So that's... I can't then do any other burn actions, can I?
A mosey.
So... Am I allowed to mosey as well as burn?
We could get...
Technically no.
We said mosey would be an extra action for free. It kind of just... It means you can do something when they're... At times like that, you can do nothing.
Yep. And I can throw this manticore at Martin.
Cool. Right. If only I knew what I actually wanted to do.
Well, you're at a shop. There's always shopping.
True. And I have got
1800
space books. I might as well put it to use. I've got some jobs in a nearby area that I could also start.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might go and see Badger. He's a happy chap. While I'm here.
Let's have a look then. What am I at? The Space Bazaar.
So there's quite a lot of cards there now.
Could consider the hacking rig. It's a discard, but it could help me get through a job.
Yeah, I've got a hacking rig.
So I'll pull that one out to consider, and I'll get 2 new ones.
Oh.
Also a hacking rig, but not a discardable one. Oh, and a transport. I think they're all useful.
They are.
Can't afford the 2 expensive ones. I could get 2. Things I need money for crew. I haven't got a lot of crew really, so I'm gonna go for the transport.
Yeah, and then you've still got 800. You take your transport. I'll sort the others out. There we go. And who's riding the transport? I'll take those.
Alright. Good question. I have to equip it to somebody, don't I?
Yes. Oh no, it was 1,000, wasn't it? Not 800.
Yeah, it should be two 500s.
I did. I was just about to give you some change. That's all.
That's fine. I'll take it.
You will.
Okay, that was first action. Second action. Just quick check on my jobs. That one I cannot do yet. Close, but not quite. So I need to head there.
Well, there is crew at Silverhold, and you're quite close to there. There is a Corvette in the way.
No, I'm going to go this way. No, I'm just going to mosey one.
So that's you done then.
That's it. Manticore.
Excellent. What was I doing? I think I might even just be going shopping again. Because I want more fighty crew. So yeah, at Persephone I am going to consider 3 new cards. There's one, there's a crew, and there's another thing. Okay, the crew is another kid. I think we will take the kid, maybe. What are the other things? Fancy duds.
The fanciest of duds.
And when I am wearing them, I can get 3 cards instead of 2. What's the other thing? More fancy duds, but it's also a knife. Ooh. Well, I need guns. I think. It's really expensive. I'm going to take the dueling sword and the kid. And pay 1,000. There's my 1,000. Someone sort that out for me. Where's my kid?
Sorry, I accidentally took it into my hand. I was trying to pass it to you.
Thanks. There you go, kid. Join the crew.
Yep, did the kid.
You did. And then I am going to consider 3 jobs from Badger. So
you're not using one of the discard one?
That's the point actually. How many have we got in the discard? Just the one. It is. Go there. Where is Quin Shai Hang?
That's the one I found at the beginning.
Just there.
Yeah, it's the one just above the reading ship.
Ooh, we get loads of extra stuff. Yeah, I'm going to consider that one. So, how can I put it in my hand? Just like that. There we go. And if I press 2, it should give me 2 cards.
Yep.
There we go. And I've got to remember which card I already had, but that should be easy because it was the Niska one. Okay, while I'm considering, you can continue your go then, Simon.
Manticore then. And burning again. Fuel. On space. Keep flying. 2 spaces. Keep flying. 3 spaces.
Okay, I've got that.
Martin gets to move the Reavers again.
1 space, okay.
Yep.
I haven't got that, so I am not doing that job.
Hey!
Oh, it's dragging a Reaver token in, not the card for some reason.
What does this card say? Ooh. I'm just gonna keep flying past that ghost ship. Thank you very much. And last square.
Where are you? Oh, you're all the way up there.
What's that? Player to my right must move operator's corvette 1 or 2 sectors within Alliance border rim space. So move the corvette, Martin.
Yep.
Where it says red sun, just move it to there.
I think it's
1 or 2. It can go anywhere though, can't it?
yeah.
There you go.
And then I believe, as I am on New Hope, I deliver my 2 contraband, get paid, and remove
Excellent.
disgruntled. I don't have a medic, so unfortunately I don't get the
No.
bonus.
But you have delivered those medical supplies and you are solid with Amandul.
And I've got, I believe it's 900, so to pay. So I get 1,600
That's the point.
cash.
I didn't pay my crew. You pay half what they're worth, or is it the whole thing of what they're worth?
It's the whole thing of what they're worth, I believe.
400. Oh, that's all my money gone. Never mind, you don't need money.
Yeah, just because you get your crew for free doesn't mean they
Still have to
work
pay
for
them.
free.
I'd forgotten about that, never mind. Okay, so we are going to finish up here. We realised we hadn't taken any of the tokens away for TikTok. We have completed 3 jobs, so 3 tokens should be taken away. None of us have collected any misbehaving cards, so none of us are in the lead at the minute. But that is fine. We're going to start again with Martin as first player, but that will be for next time. If you have enjoyed the episode, do leave the likes, and of course any comments, anything we've missed, drop that in the comments below. And if you haven't already, do subscribe, because it really helps the channel out and it keeps you up to date with the videos. But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger, these have been my buddies, and we'll see you next time.